Hi everyone. It's been a while since I posted an English video, I think, or any video, really, for that matter. But yeah, here I am. I'm back. And the reason I'm back, I'm sure some of you probably already know, is because today is September 18th, which is the day of the release of G-Dragon's first mini album. So I bought it today. I went to Hot Tracks, like I always do, which is in the Kyopo bookstore. And I guess this is the promotion from Hot Tracks. I guess they're doing file folders now. I don't know. But, oops, that's upside down. This is the file folder I got. You can see it's G-Dragon. He looks very mature. I don't know. It's like, almost doesn't really fit, like, the feel of the rest of the album. In some way, I don't really know how to explain it, but I love the picture. It's sexy, but it doesn't flow as well with the rest of the album. I don't know if that's a coincidence or is that, I don't know. Anyways, I will tell you that I already opened the album because I got it today. After work, I couldn't go home, so I couldn't film this, but I was out of my house. And I had some time, but not enough time to really go home and film a video and come back and go back out. And so I was just at a cafe and I just opened the album and looked at it. So this isn't going to have like the normal, like me struggling to open something or looking like a fool because I can't figure out how to get the CD out of the box. Although I will say that this album is much easier to open in general than some of the previous Big Bang and YG items. So yes, that's good, I guess. There's two versions of the G-Dragon One of a Kind mini album, the bronze version and the gold version. And I don't know if you can tell, but this is the bronze version. And here's the side. It says G-Dragon. And the back. This album is only being sold to people who are over the age of 19, which is Korean age 19, American age, or Western age 18. And by Western, I mean the rest of the world, not just the West. Just Korea is the only one who has crazy ages. And I bought the bronze album because I think that the gold album is kind of ugly. Well, it's not really ugly so much as I think that it's supposed to look like a book, obviously. But this just looks like kind of like a classy sort of, except for the wings here. Not so classy, but like the background is really nice and pretty. And it just looks like kind of like a old school book. It's got like really nice like gold detailing here. Like the metal around the corners here on these two pieces, which I really like. But I thought that the gold version looked too much like a Bible. And not that I'm really religious, because I'm not. I mean, I'm not really that religious, but I don't know. It just felt kind of weird to buy a GD album that looked like a ripoff of a Bible. I don't know. Plus, I like this design on the front better than like the big cross. I think the other one is a little bit gaudy. I think this one is like just the right amount of like flair and kind of like kitsch and the right amount of like class. So I like this one much better. The inside here, what's supposed to look kind of like the pages of the book, is just cardboard, bronze colored cardboard. And so if you open it up, this is what it looks like on the inside. This is just like a regular book cover, right? And here, looks kind of like a photo book, like a photo frame. And this is exactly what it looked like when I pulled it out or opened it up. And it's kind of weird. This like frame is just like a cardboard thing that you can pull out like this. Yeah. And so it's just a frame. And inside there are what at first I thought was like a whole shit ton of pictures. I was like, oh my God, there's so many pictures. Like, look how thick this stack is. I was like, yes, there's so many pictures. But actually, It's only, I mean, it's a fair number. It's only eight pictures. They're just on very thick kind of cardboard. You can see, pretty thick. And the pictures, we've seen this one. This one was like part of the preview. Okay. And all the rest of them are kind of like, I guess 7. I don't know if it's always the same number. 7 other people. It seems to always be 7. 7 other people who are pretty much the same. And then G-Dragon, who's like different, you know, like the one of a kind of thing. And so this one I hadn't seen before. This is one of the newer ones. 7 girls with their eyes covered up in black dresses. And GD with his eyes revealed and in pants and a crazy bedazzled shirt. Oh God, my phone just died. And so there's this one. On the back of all of the cards, the same thing is printed. I don't know. You probably can't read it because it's backwards. But it just says G-Dragon, one of a kind. And it has 2 Bible verses on it, which I can't tell if they're like actual religious sentiments from GD or if they're like, I don't know, supposed to reference this book CD in some way. The first one seems like it's supposed to be like, it's a verse about the Bible, like the book. And it seems like it's maybe supposed to be about this. Like it's supposed to be like, anyways, it's Joshua 1:8. Do not let this book of the law depart from your mouth. Meditate on it day and night so that you may be careful to do everything written in it. Then you will be prosperous and successful. Does seem kind of like GD is like, well, hey, if you do exactly what I tell you to do in this CD, you'll become a baller like me. Like, I mean, that is kind of what, like, his single One of a Kind is about. It's just about him balling and being, like, really rich and young and famous and popular. So it does kind of seem like that. The second one is less like that. The second one is Matthew 6:33. But seek first his kingdom and his righteousness, and all these things will be given to you as well. Which does seem like it could just be a religious sentiment. So it's hard. That's why it's hard for me to tell. But all the backs of all the cards look exactly the same, just like this, with the same verse on all of them. Not sure that's what exactly it means. This is another one that I hadn't seen before. A bunch of guys in dirty military drab, and GD squatted down in like the formal military garb. And then I thought this one was hilarious. It's like GD and 7 astronauts, but GD is wearing like, I don't know, like crazy super tall Doc Martens and like, I don't know, crazy coat vest thing. I don't know what this is. But I thought it was really funny. Like GD looks like an alien. And then this one, 7 dudes and their dogs, and GD has a different color dog and a obviously different color suit and no hat. His jacket does have dogs all over it. It's hard to tell, but it does. It has little white dog silhouettes. This one was also revealed. I kind of hate this picture. I don't like her very much, and I don't really like her either. I don't know. I don't know. The other girls are pretty. I like the other girls. I just don't like those 2 girls. And of course, these girls have their roller skates, and GD has his skateboard, and etc. But I do think this is a funny picture. I think their clothing is cute. And then GD with a bunch of little kids. GD's wearing like kind of old school like dress clothing. Or one of a kindness. And this one's probably my favorite because it's just so weird. But it's GD with 7 other guys. And in this one, it's not quite as obvious exactly what's so different about GD in the picture. But I think the big difference is that GD here does not have tattoos on his arms, and all the other guys have tattoos on his arms. Which is weird because GD does have tattoos on his arms, just not visible here. And it's such a funny thing to make himself different as, because he has like a bunch of tattoos, like a bunch. But anyway, so those are the 8 pictures. Then of course there's the family card, which is really simple, which I kind of like, that it's just like, this is me, GD, what's up? And of course I have to register my number, which I'll do soon. But I'm deciding not to do it on my MacBook because when I did it on my MacBook last time, it didn't work. I couldn't download the thank you package. So I'm going to go to school tomorrow and I'm going to do it on my PC at school. And then this is like the insert that's always in it. I also really like the insert. I think it's really pretty. Like, I think it's really well designed and classy. I'm all about classy GD and not like, I mean, I like crazy GD, but I like the classy feel of a lot of his stuff. I like his style. The inside is the standard. This is how to register your family card. Yeah. There's 16 letters or numbers. Put it in. There's YG Entertainment application, really like smartphone apps here. They're the QR codes. And then the event is up here, the family card event, which is only available for people living in Korea, which I am, so yay. And it's a signed G-Dragon shirt. They're giving it to 5 people. You have to register by October 2nd. That's that. How to audition for YG, and then GD's official channels, Twitter and YouTube, and GD's official fan club, which is just the VIPs. And that's that. And then on the back, it says, just like the Last Big Bang album, one and only VIP with a little happy face. At the bottom, it says from G-Dragon. And then inside, this is interesting. Most of them are not like this. Inside is the track list. It has all of the songs, and the lyrics are here. These are all the lyrics. And then credits are down here. But yeah, that's the insert, which leaves me just to show you the actual album, which again, I really like the feel. Again, this symbol, it's just got the G, and up here, it's hard to tell, but there is like an engraving in the plastic with GD's, like the GD symbol, same as family card, GD. And the CD is bronze. I assume inside the gold one, the CD itself is going to be gold. And inside, behind the CD, I pulled it out so you could. I haven't seen this. It's actually the first time I saw this. It's got a picture of GD. Looking swagtastic. It doesn't really look that much like GD, if you ask me. But I mean, it must be, because it's GD's album. Actually, I will tell you the truth that I have not actually listened to all the songs on the album yet. I have this thing where, like, I don't download any of the songs, even, like, illegal or paid downloads. I don't do any of it until after I just don't do it. And then I buy the album. I always buy the album, and I wait until I get the album to listen to any of the songs, because I want to get the whole feel. The album in my hands, looking at everything, and then listening. It's like a process for me. So one more time. Here is the G-Dragon One of a Kind mini album, bronze edition. It's not too heavy, but it's got good weight to it. I wasn't sure how thick it would be. It's pretty thick. It's a nice size album. And again, one more time, the file folder that came from Hot Tracks, which is the company or the store where I buy all of my albums. Yeah, did you buy the album? Did you get the gold or the bronze? What do you think of it? And I guess I'll ask also, what's your favorite song on the album? I haven't listened to all of them, so I can't tell you what mine is yet. But of the 3 that have been released so far, I haven't heard an uncensored version of XX yet, which I think I'll like. But I did not like the censored version very much because I think it's stupid. I think censoring that song is dumb, but I understand that they didn't have a choice. But so I didn't like listening to the censored version. I like One of a Kind the best. I think the beat is super dope. But yeah, I think Crayon is growing on me though too. And so we'll see what my favorite song turns out to be. If you're interested, check out my review in the next couple days on my Tumblr.